Drunk driving wasn't punishable, but she made it a crime. Who is she? Welcome to Days Nation. We aim to bring fun, entertainment, and educational facts about our world at one junction. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Here are a few things you probably don't know about Candy Lightner. Dyke's Charles Dodderbridge and Catherine Dodderbridge welcomed Lightner into the world on May 30, 1946, in Pasadena, California. In 1964, she earned her high school diploma. She wed Steve Lightner, a member of the U.S. Air Force, after attending American River College in Sacramento. They had 3 children together. Carrie Lightner, her daughter, was struck by a car from behind as she was crossing a quiet street. Carrie was thrown 125 feet by the impact, which also caused her to lose her shoes and severely mutilate her body, making it impossible to preserve her organs for donation. The car's driver, Clarence William Bush, did not halt. Bush had 4 prior drunk driving convictions, for which he had served a maximum of 48 hours in jail at the time of the collision. Just 2 days prior to hitting Carrie, he had been taken into custody for another hit-and-run incident. The most devastating incident in Lightner's life was Carrie's passing. But it wasn't the first time one of her kids had been hurt by a drunk driver. Prior to this, a drunk driver had rear-ended Lightner's mother's station wagon when Carrie and her identical twin sister Serena were 18 months old. Serena sustained bruises and glass cuts as a result of that collision. Travis Lightner, who was 4 years old, was struck by a car while playing in front of the family's home. Travis sustained a shattered head, a collapsed lung, broken ribs, a broken leg, and temporary paralysis on one side. He was in and out of consciousness for several days, requiring multiple surgeries to restore his damaged body. His brain was permanently damaged due to his head injuries. The unlicensed driver struck Travis while under the influence of tranquilizers, but she didn't even get a penalty. When Lightner discovered that the driver who had killed her daughter would probably not spend much time in jail, she was indignant beyond measure. In her book, Giving Sorrow Words, Lightner described her feelings as irrational. "I was furious and powerless." Lightner sat at a restaurant bar with friends and saw her rage spark the spark of action after hearing the specifics of the collision from a highway patrolman. Lightner told her friends angrily, "I'm going to form an organization because people need to know about this." One offered MAD, or Mothers Against Drunk Drivers, as a name for the organization. She once sold real estate in California as a divorced mother of 3 while not even being registered to vote. Within a few months, Lightner was giving legislative testimony. She described herself as becoming a personality and a crusader with a purpose, in giving sorrow words. "My day's structure changed radically." By the time Clarence William Bush was given a 2-year prison term, Lightner had taken over MAD with her fervor. Lightner quit her work and began fighting for stricter drunk driving regulations after scraping together some initial funding from various sources, including Carrie's insurance policy and her own savings. She wanted to end the sole socially acceptable type of homicide, as she put it. As president and chairman of the board of MAD over the following 5 years, Lightner made appearances on radio and television programs like Nightline and Good Morning America. She has worked with numerous organizations throughout her career as an activist. Lightner received numerous awards for her contributions, including honorary degrees in public service from Marymount College and Kutztown University. Thanks for watching this video. That was Days Nation for you. Keep coming back and stay entertained. Don't forget to subscribe.